all of the things that are done to condemn behavior without an understanding of why those behaviors exist. And I'm going to jump to the ACEs study, which is the Adverse Childhood Experiences study. And it was done in the 1990s. And what it did was it connected adverse childhood experiences that occurred before a person was 18. And they were working with Kaiser Permanente and the CDC, and it connected it to health issues later in life. Okay. But it also connected it to behaviors and risky behaviors such as smoking, drinking, alcohol, um, uh, death by suicide,
Hmm.
um, just a whole litany of these things. And that was kind of my turning point where I went, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. These are connected to adverse experiences. And this is what the church is calling sin. And it doesn't, just because you have adverse experiences doesn't mean that you absolutely will have these consequences. But with every increased number of adverse experiences, the more likely it is that you're going to
Hmm.
have physical ramifications, and that you are going to try to find ways to soothe your nervous system through addictive behaviors.
Hmm.
Okay. So to say that it's sin uh doesn't doesn't take care of the problem, right?
Hmm.
Like I don't know, as a kid I just saw people run down to the altar again and again and again, and then they go right back out and do the same thing
Sure.
again. Like, why don't they get it? John Wesley saw that. He was like, some people really are helped by the spiritual practices, and some people it doesn't help at all, right?
Yeah.
And that's because of the trauma, and that they're caught in those trauma loops. And until they learn ways to regulate their nervous system, and they begin to believe in themselves, then it's really hard for them to get out of those cycles. So you have people sitting in your pews who have gone through trauma, and they don't understand why they're dysregulated, why they can't get away from behaviors, why, and they don't feel worthy. And our
Hmm.
teachings just convince them that they really are the problem.